Hi, my name's Erin, also known as Mrs. Space Cadet. Welcome back to my brain, where I make videos about my life to make you feel better about yours.
Nobody cares.
I just want to start off by saying that the title of this video is a lie because I don't get my kids anything for Christmas. I do, however, allow my parents and Dan's parents to get the kids a couple presents with my supervision. So before I get into what presents I chose for them to get the kids, I'm going to explain why I need to supervise the people that do get them presents. And I will explain this by showing. To summarize why I am picky about toys, one word. Okay, 2 words. Little parts. Okay, 3 words. Little parts everywhere. Little parts for the kitchen. Little parts everywhere. This is me cleaning them up 50 times a day because the kids are too slow and distracted by other toys with little parts. Here's a classic example of toys with little parts. Now these little critter houses are a pretty reasonable choice for someone to get a 4-year-old girl or boy. It's a cute house, comes with all these pieces. I would have loved this when I was little, but my 4-year-old daughter is not normal when it comes to playing with toys. You don't see a nicely set up kitchen. You see a gosh dang earthquake has hit this family. Hello, are you okay in there? I should not need a magnifying glass to know that this is a bell pepper. That is ice cubes, a baby monitor, and a cup. Do you know where those little tiny pieces end up? Embedded in my foot. Or in the dog's mouth, or stomach, or the trash, or the vacuum. Where they don't end up is in her little hands, playing with them how they're supposed to be played with. So this list of toys is for anyone else out there that might have the same or similar problem as me. You don't want little pieces. So here's what I found. First up is quite a heavy one for a kid's toy, but it's made out of metal. It's this huge Tonka truck, dump truck, and you know it's fully functioning. You can move all the parts. So my 2-year-old son Barrett will love this. You might think, geez, isn't that overkill to make it out of steel? No, not for my 2-year-old. My house is where plastic trucks go to die. A slow, painful, messy death. Let me explain by showing. Poor guy. Half the ladder broken off. It's now used as a sword.
There's your sword.
Once functioning fire hose is now half the size and missing its spout or whatever that's called. Not really sure how that happened, but I used to have functioning lights up here that are not only not functioning, they are just not there. And that is just one of many, many examples. And that is why I went with the metal dump truck. If you guys are subscribed and follow along with us, I will give you updates on the status of this poor truck's slow demise. I'm hoping it's beefy enough to last so that the 3rd kid can play with it too. I'm trying this whole positive thinking thing. Oh my gosh, you're already eating the toys now. And that'll run you about, I think, $25 for that hefty beast. The next toys I'm gonna show you are something that I thought of when we went for a hike recently. I found walking sticks for them on the hike, and instead of using them as walking sticks, they used them to pretend that they were riding horses. So, found these bad boys. Got a unicorn, got a regular horse. They can use a little reins here. What I've been learning about my specific kids is instead of having a bunch of toys with a bunch of parts that they need to play with in a specific way, they do better with things like this, where they can be really active and use their imagination. Like they could run around with these outside, inside. They'll probably use these as swords at one point. They're versatile. I think these were around $10. This next one is something, I can't remember if I told you guys about when I went to Walmart recently to get the kids socks. An employee in the produce section told me, hey, Santa's here, take the kids over to the toy section. They can see Santa, it's free. And I thought, oh, well, I have both kids with me. Maybe it'll keep them happy for a little bit. I was tricked. They had Santa there, don't get me wrong, but he was there to show this year's hottest Christmas toys. And Lily was stuck on this thing. They had them out of the box so the kids could play with them. Please don't chew stuff. Gosh, can we have like one nice thing? They had all the toys there out of the boxes so the kids could try them out and play with them. This is called a Rapple. This is something I would never think to get my kid. It's really weird, to be honest. You can see on the back, I don't know if you guys remember those Snap It bracelets that wrapped around your wrist. It's kind of like that, but it's furry and it has this little guy on top, and you pet it. I think it purrs. Eyes light up to match their mood. When you turn them upside down, they hang like a bat and they go to sleep. We'll see how long this lasts. I can't remember the price for this one. You can look it up. It's called Rapple. Just kidding. I'm not going to make you do work. It's about $15. I just looked it up. My mother-in-law also picked up 2 really, really soft blankets, one for each kid. They'll probably have more fun trying to strangle each other with the ribbons, but what can I say? They're resourceful. They'll like the blankets too. She also got a baby doll, trying to prepare him for baby sister maybe, but I don't know, she might have missed that Instagram post that I posted to show how my kids treat babies. See if I could show you. Night-night. Night-night. So that's the route I've been taking with Dan's parents in terms of them getting the kids presents. They basically just are like, okay, you tell us what you will allow us to get your kids in a nice way. They're like, we know you're freaking picky as hell, so just tell us and we'll get them. I love you guys, if you're watching. In terms of my parents, my mom used to teach kids. Bucky, really? He never plays with that thing until I start filming a video. In terms of my parents, my mom used to be a kindergarten teacher. She gets these catalogs, one's called Magic Cabin or something like that. Really imaginative children's toys, but what I like about it is they also have these active, I don't know what they're called, I call them like active play structures. Not toys they play with their hands, but that they can play on and get their energy out. One of them that we picked out is a trampoline that they can both go on at the same time, and they can both have room to hold on to the bar, and it's an oval shape. And the other one is kind of like a seesaw, but it can also spin around. They're gonna kill each other on that thing, but that's what they do best. I'm looking for things to get us through this winter. They love being outside, but you can only keep them out for so long, especially when it's wet and cold. So hopefully those things will help them get their energy out, and they can also be transferred outdoors in the spring, so they can play with them out there. I'm sure there'll be other little toys here and there that they get because they just love the kids so much and they literally can't help themselves. And honestly, I don't fault them for that, any of them, because if I'm ever a grandmom, I'll probably want to do the same thing. But I appreciate that they let me at least guide the toy choices. When I was pregnant with Lily, I joined this due date club on Facebook, and it's a small group of very like-minded moms. I think a couple of them might even watch my videos. Hi guys, I love you forever and always. But a lot of us have this same issue with toys, and especially around the holidays, it is really hard to minimize that chaos. Let's be honest, the kids don't play with them longer than a week maybe, and then they just end up in every crevice of your house. So I hope by showing you guys these toys, you get some ideas of what you could get, or just some... It's the wind! It's the wind! It's the wind that he's barking at. It's the wind. Or maybe it'll give you an idea of how to communicate with your parents or in-laws or other people in your family that insist on getting gifts. You could maybe suggest some similar things. Other obviously great gift ideas are experiences like zoo tickets, museum passes. Kids and parents will eat that up because those things are not cheap. I just stress ate about 20 Swedish fish and I feel like my insides are dying. Then I tried to counteract that by eating raw broccoli, and now I just feel like there are no words. If you like this video or any of my videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.